The green-legged sweaters, me and Newton Wade worked at the coal mines together, side by side, worked together. And Carol Neesmith bought some sweaters from him, the yellow-legged sweaters, and they was marked all 4 right nose. And Carol won 19 out of 20 with them. But all the sisters to them roosters was green-legged. So we said, let's breed some of them green-legged pullets. You understand? We started breeding them green-legged pullets, you understand? Well, and so we bred the green-legged pullets. I would breed my green-legged pullets with a yellow-legged cock. Give him a stag, and he'd give me a stag bred to the green-legged pullets. Finally, about 5 years, I give him a green-legged. They were still coming yellow-legged, but no white in their tail. You understand?
Okay.
So I give him one, and he give me one back in about 4 years, I think. He bred it and got one green-legged rooster. So the following year, he took that one green-legged rooster, and we got 13 green-legged. We got 13 out of that, and one of them was crazy, and he wasn't no good. He got his head peeled back, and we carried him to Hicieron, and we fought him in the spur, the gaff, and we went, Roy Jones, we fought him the first day, and we went 5-1. And the next day, we lost one of them. And then the next day, we fought a yellow-legged, and we lost him. You understand? So that made us 5-2. And this boy coming back, and he said, and we got called back with a green-legged one. We had them, the second day, we had some yellow-legged and green-legged too. And we had one green-legged, and he was a brood stag, but he was a cock, and we bred him as a stag. We go in there, and this guy said, we put him on the scale, and he said, you can't whoop this rooster. And I said, well, we got a pretty good rooster. And he said, you can't whoop this rooster. And I said, well, what do you want to bet? And he said, about $300. So we said, okay. He gets out in the pit, and he throws his rooster down. He said, I bet 3,000 or 4,000 right here. So a boy behind us that was with us said, okay, I'll bet you how much, 3 or 4 or 5, what you want to bet? And he said, 3,000. So the boy come up and asked me, he said, hell, I ain't got but 1,000. So Newton took 1,000, I took 1,000, and that's when we started breeding them. You understand?
Yeah.
So now, how you get green-legged, and you take a green-legged sweater cock and breed it to the yellow-legged hens, and you'll get some green-legged pullets. So I went for years there, just breeding the green, and they started going down just a little bit, a little bit. But now, since we started fusing the green-legged cock back into the yellow-legged hens to get the green-legged pullets, we can fuse them back and make them start getting taller. But all they are is yellow-legged. They just throwback from the green-legged. Are they got hatch in them? Yes, because they come green-legged, but I don't know where the hatch come from. At what point? And I went back where the original, they come from Roy Brady, and I told Roy, I said, Roy, what was them chickens? He said, Jerry, they mixed up anyway. The sweaters, the roosters, Kelso, and he got sweater McGinnis's in them. And I said, well, one of the hens that Newton Wade and them got, original trio, one of them was green-legged and one of them was pecan. And one of them was yellow-legged and straight comb, or vice versa. But we had a green-legged pullet out of the original blood, from the original side. And well, when they bred that hen, the rooster still come yellow-legged, you understand? But and the pullets would come green-legged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for years, we just killed the green-legged pullets because we just said that's a throwback. But when Carol started winning with them, we said, well, hell, we're going to breed them and see, you know? So they started doing good, you know? And, but they same as yellow-legged, you know? But people don't believe that, you know?
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.